What's going on, y'all? And welcome to another episode of Dominique The Podcast. We up in here hoping y'all doing well, wishing you happy holidays. We got another funny one on tap. You know, I bring the funny to you. Know, I bring my funny friends up in here. So we're going to get this thing jumping. First of all, my OG, straight out of Detroit, Michigan, the D in the house. Y'all give it up for Bill Hill. Yeah.
What's up? Dominique Podcast, people in the building, what's cracking?
Yes. And my homie, we've been down for a long time. We done ran these streets together. We done came up together in Atlanta. I done been all up through Atlanta. I mean, we done been on tour together. You name it. Me and Nard done it. Y'all give it up for my guy, for my homie, Nard Holston, straight out the ATL. So when before we came on, we was just sitting here talking about, about the whole working thing with comics, and we was talking about the theaters. The theater said, one of the theater companies said, they said they probably won't even open back up to do shows until 2021. And my take was, oh no, they're gonna get that money. They're gonna figure out how to get people safely in that theater and go get that money. They not just about to be out here for a whole year. No, because they ain't gonna do that.
And they got everybody on tour, Hall and Oates, Rolling Stone. That's too much money.
It's too much money for them to sit back there and say, we can't figure it out. Just had that brick and mortar sitting there. Y'all all know we done been to theater after theater. We done been to Fox Theater. We done been to this theater. They not about to keep letting them theaters sit. After a while, if they don't get it together, they going to start saying on your ticket at your own risk.
Hey, I ain't tell y'all this. Ticketmaster just came up with a concept that you can come to one of their shows if you got the vaccine receipt and a negative test results. They pushing for that now. They won't if the concerts come up, you got to show that you had a vaccine. This is from Ticketmaster. Y'all can Google the shit right now.
Yeah,
you gotta have a receipt of a vaccine, and you gotta have a piece of paper saying you're negative COVID. Okay. Now they're gonna try to go that route too.
Okay, so you gotta have either one, or you gotta have both.
You gotta have a negative test result at a vaccine. I think you gotta have both though. That's what Ticketmaster said. Hey, my thoughts on this shit is over with, man. I'm motherfucking selling weed and life insurance. I'm done. Fuck comedy, fuck a microphone, fuck all this shit. I'm selling dope and life insurance, nigga.
You done.
Nigga, it's over, nigga.
Freddie Carr said, if we show up, he said, if you show up, he coming. And I think people coming like that too.
Well, you got
that's all.
The thing about Live Nation, though, when they go into a Fox or 3,500 seater venue or something like that, they buy the venue.
Yeah.
Right. So they own a lot of those theaters.
They own a lot of them buildings. That's how I know they're going to go make some money.
They got to.
They got to. They going to figure that thing out. Yeah, they bought all them venues.
They bought all the theaters. Yeah, they bought all the theaters, which is the real smart move, though. It's a smart move because when it comes, it's all profit.
Yeah. Absolutely. So they going to get you up in there. They going to figure out a way to make some shows happen, and they going to say.
As long as it can be safe.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, even if
it's got to be safe though.
People going go ahead, Nard.
Corona not really affecting me, myself, and grown folks, cause I need to sit down anyway. And I had got used to, like, I wasn't clubbing no more like that and all that stuff like that. So I kind of was prepared,
Right.
But 10 years ago, I'd have been in there with no mask on. Every club, because Atlanta wide open like.
Yeah, I already been to Atlanta. They ain't got no day. Atlanta down there living like the news. They ain't seen nothing on the news. Hey, Bill, like they ain't heard nothing about none of this. Not never.
Them Atlanta niggas, they don't give a fuck about COVID. They be like, fuck COVID, pussy. Nigga, I saw the pictures of the goddamn compound for the Jeezy and goddamn Gucci Man after party. I said, goddamn, it's 1,500 motherfuckers in the club. Ain't nobody got no mask on.
No, they ain't going for it down there. I went to Atlanta. They was down in Atlanta. I couldn't hardly believe they in there smoking hookahs and everything. They having a good. They living their best life. They like the COVID. They like no, ain't no COVID. Ain't no, we ain't doing none of that. That's what I want.
That's for old people.
Yeah, that's for old people. They ain't with it. This is what I want to get into. But I will say. Go ahead, Bill.
I'm sorry, Dominique. I did want to say one thing. I've never been to Atlanta and have not seen Nard. No. I got to give Nard his flowers right now. Every time, my first time coming to when I started doing the Civic Center doing stage plays, I've never came to Atlanta and not seen Nard somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you've always been a real stand-up nigga. Ever since I saw you over there at Joe Cole's apartment, nigga, the night after I bombed. You know what I'm saying? I bombed in Atlanta. That nigga Nard say, nigga, you ain't bomb, but you had your hand inside that bitch. That nigga said it's Cold Bubble. Him and Cold Bubble was at Joe apartment. That nigga said, man, you had that bitch kicking though. That nigga said that mother was kicking. I never get that shit, nigga. I will never forget that day at Joe Cole's apartment. It was Nard and Skull Bubble in there. I had just bombed that night before. And I want to give you your flowers right now, man. You've always been a solid nigga, man. No matter what's going on, what phase going on. I give you flowers now, my nigga.
Appreciate
and you too,
it,
Dominique.
Always.
Do you know how close Dominique and Skull Bubble were, Bill?
Oh my God.
I didn't even know.
No, I'm talking about like
that's my
brother, sister, like super close.
I miss him every day.
Yeah.
I be wanting to hear what he got to say about. I can only imagine what he'll be saying about COVID.
Joe, he wouldn't leave the house.
He wouldn't leave the house. No, and them telling me to come up the club. I said, understand me. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a pimp and all that, but I ain't never pimped no virus like that.
I walk on toilet paper because I'm the shit.
Yeah, I got a story about Skull Bubble. So we at the I forgot what venue we was at. Now you know it's the venue in Atlanta that sit up on top of the hill, and you cut. It was at the Civic Center. I think it's the Civic Center. We at the Civic Center, right? Mm-hmm. So Skull Bubble, so I'm there. You know, all us know Skull Bubble. Me, my sister, and all that. We all in there kicking it. But one of my other friends, with a lady I know, you know, from the radio, she came backstage. She back there. She don't know Skull, right? Skull walk up on me, her, and my sister. We just standing there talking. And he said, oh, yeah, this my player partner, my pimp friend right here. I want to introduce you to somebody. And it was the three of us standing there. He said, I want to introduce you to misguided, misled, and misunderstood. The other friend of mine that was with us, she was like, who y'all been hanging out with? Feeling got stuck. Then, so this is what I want to ask y'all about. So I don't know if you've heard about this, but it was interesting to me. And I don't know, I just had some issues with it. Kevin Hart just did a new special. I don't know if you heard about this, Nard.
Yeah, it's all over the radio and the TV.
It's all over the radio and the TV, and people giving their opinion about how they don't like his special and how his special was so terrible and this, that, and the third. I don't understand. That's what I want to know. When we gonna stop dragging each other down? You know, if you don't like it, then that is fine. You ain't gotta like it, but we don't have to go into these public forums and tear each other down. We gotta start somewhere, start loving each other some kind of way, and somewhere and saying this gotta stop. Where do we begin with this? Because the fact of the matter is, we don't want nobody to tear us down. We don't want to be dragged down. You know, if you don't like
it started
go
with
ahead now.
Jesus. It started with Jesus. They were hating on him. But in my opinion, it's two different parts. Like the special, he put out 5 or 6 back-to-back specials.
Yeah.
And I pretty much enjoyed them, you know. And
yes.
You get one. You get one. Okay. Yeah. If it wasn't just knee slapping and to some people, you get one. Come back next time stronger. But it's the part about the joke about his daughter that they really on him about.
But the thing,
I hear it.
No,
but Bill, your screen stuck. Bill, you froze a little bit. That
Am I
go
right here?
ahead.
Am I here?
No,
You
we
talking,
can't.
but you're not moving.
You talking, but you're not
Oh
moving.
shit! What the fuck?
Yeah,
Let me
you
see. What I gotta do?
you might have to log out and come back in again, maybe.
Or they'll come out the bathroom.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, just come right back
Okay.
in, Bill. It'll come back in when you log out and start. You might have to start over. You
Okay.
know how
All
this
right, I'll see y'all in a second. I'll see y'all in a
okay, you
second.
know how this streaming go.
All right.
I still don't think though, Nard, that the part with his daughter, people, I mean, let's take James Hanna for instance. He had a whole hilarious bit, rest in peace to James Hanna. Hanna had a whole hilarious bit where he talked about Nard, his daughter, keeping his daughter off the stripper pole. You know what I'm saying? Well, he talked about keeping his daughter off the stripper pole. So to me, the joke about his daughter, it's been plenty of people to make the references, of plenty of comedians that made references, men
A
in
lot of
particular,
them.
a lot of them about not wanting their daughters to be certain type of women, a hoe, a stripper, whatever you want to call it. So I don't understand why people took such an issue with that part of the show. I don't get that.
Well,
So wait a
Kevin,
minute.
yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. So excuse me, Nard. So you saying that people have been commenting about that joke about he don't want his daughter on a stripper pole?
Yeah, they just been stripping. They've been just
No, about being a
tearing
hoe. About being a hoe.
about being a hoe, but they've been tearing the whole
Yeah,
special down, Bill. And my
but
whole
he's
thing was
joking.
right. And my whole thing was we gotta stop tearing each other down. You know, when the love start, we always go to these public forums and yank each other down. I mean, this man telling jokes, this man a comedian, and I just don't understand. Like, I don't get what the issue is. If you don't like it and you ain't with it, just move on. We ain't
I'm,
gotta go
I'm,
to we ain't gotta make blogs and stuff about how terrible this man was. And
I'm
especially
gonna tell
coming
you
from
what the issue is.
somebody like us that we know, we know how
How
hard
hard
it
it
is
is.
to get
Yeah.
up there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. No, I was making a point and Bill was too. Whichever one want to go.
I tell you what it is. Is people don't. First of all, they want to be him. First of all, they want to be a comedian themselves. First of all,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like instead of them trying to tear down another race of people that's in the same field, they don't know nothing about them kind of people, so they want to tear their own down. That's a form of mind control.
Okay.
That's part of Willie Lynch and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody wants to look like an entertainer, what us three are in real life, in
Mm-hmm.
real time. They take pictures looking like entertainers. They act like they're entertainers, but they don't never get on no stages. They're never on no flyers. Half these niggas work at the goddamn plant.
Yeah.
You at motherfucking Chrysler and Ford acting like you motherfucking a rapper or a video vixen. No. Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Stay in your motherfucking lane.
Yeah.
You
Well-
want to look like Meg the Stallion. You got the same eyebrows the bitch got, but you want to act like you an entertainer. You can't. You don't have no talent in this game. So you talk about motherfuckers like that. Oh,
But
I don't like Cardi B.
Truthfully,
Right.
Bill, though, it's not just. Don't think that they don't go to other comedians and ask them their opinion too.
Right.
So it's comedians tearing you down too. But what I've just for me noticing, Kevin, he playing in their world, he playing in their field, and number one, he cool with The Rock, the top grossing movie star, so he gonna be all right. Number two,
Yeah, you right, now.
yeah, him and The Rock tight. The Rock is the man.
And
Rock
then
gonna
he
rap
number
on TV.
one.
Yeah, so
When you number one, they come at you.
they gonna come at you and see.
That's all.
Dave Chappelle is so smart because they waiting on him to say something inappropriate so they can attack him. So he give it to him, and he says no apologies given, and then he explain why the freedom of speech. If we let them dictate what we can say on stage, like him and Bill Barr, they say him the most outlandish, crazy shit you can say. Like Bill was on Saturday Night Live and he was
Dave
tearing women down.
Crush.
And they're not apologizing for it. And if you never apologize for it, how can they banish you? How can they?
I think we got certain liberties because we are comics, like what Bill said. We saying stuff. It can be real stuff, and we saying it in a joking manner. But my thing is in particular with us, like Bill just talked about the whole Willie Lynch syndrome thing. We gotta start somewhere within ourselves,
Yeah.
and we gonna say, even if you don't like it, we gotta go back to what's said in this house, stay in this house. If you don't like it, tell the people you live with. You don't have to go and tell no whole blog and just go out of your way to drag this man down. We know he's gonna be fine and he's gonna keep moving, and it's not gonna stifle him in any kind of way. But I'm saying, as people, as our people, as we trying to move forward and trying to get ahead and make a change and want change for ourselves, where do we start in this? What's our starting point? We don't know the end game yet, but what's our starting point?
How many people
so
want to be
crazy is that-
comedians?
Yep.
How many people walked up to you and said, "Yeah, I had thought about doing it." 75 years old, I had thought about getting into it. You ain't in it by now, bro. It's over with. And
I mean,
jealousy, and you walking around with $200 million, man. That kind of, you gonna get some people saying some bad things about you.
Yeah,
and he number one. He number one. And that, but see, we got we do got to get back to congratulating people. That's why I said what I said to you, Nard, about giving you your flowers now. I ain't seen you in years. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't see you again, like I said, I want to give you your flowers now. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to stop looking at each other. I mean, of course, it's only one nigga make it at a time. That's why it's so congested. That's how it's been since goddamn Red Fox. Only one nigga is gonna be that nigga, and you're gonna have 5 white comedians in a row. But it's only one of us at a time.
But
that's how it goes, and that's the thing.
One thing about Red Fox,
Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Robin Harris. It was one. Kevin Hart, Mike.
Yeah, you talking about that mega level, But one
that
thing
mega,
about
Kevin been putting in that work, man. That nigga been doing his thing. He played the game good. He played the game good.
Excellent.
Red Fox made sure he brought all his boys from the Chitlin circuit. Didn't care what the folks said. Told him if you're not gonna use Aunt Esther, then all right, we through.
Right. That's real.
Who you know will do that now? I mean, Kevin the closest to it because all his
Red Cup boys.
They all eating. Everybody, everybody living good. Everybody living immaculate.
They are,
yeah.
So that's real dope right there.
And so he's a good dude, man. He playing the game. We don't know what the conversations be like that he having with them people, man. It's like the same kind of talk they were giving to Dave, but Dave's not gonna go for a lot of stuff. But Kevin know how to smile and make you say, "Well, hold on, we'll come back to him a little bit later. Maybe he'll break down."
I just don't like I just don't like us tearing each other down in these public forums.
I hate it. I hate hearing people talk about Cardi B and all that shit. Leave Cardi alone. She made it
because we don't do that to other entertainers. We only do it to ourselves. My whole thing with this is we gotta get to loving each other more. You know what I'm saying? We don't be sitting around there tearing other entertainers, man. You don't never hear us talking about no Miley Cyrus like that. We don't never say Miley Cyrus did this. Miley Cyrus did that. Now I'm gonna need one of them mouth swabs soon. I don't know.
I get texted every Monday when I get back in town. It's the black and mild killing me.
Okay. So I'm just saying that I think we got to get back to that place.
But though? That's just like with the versus thing. Excuse me, Dominique. With the versus thing. Now, me myself, I know it's entertaining, but why we just can't celebrate 2 artists?
Yeah.
Not a competition, not a versus each other. Let's celebrate 2 artists because white people don't do that. They have a jam session.
That's all I'm saying.
They have a jam session and they have everybody on the stage. Let's celebrate each other. Oh, I got Snoop, I got Jeezy, I got Gucci. I mean, everybody on there is dope.
Yeah.
Let's celebrate each other.
Did you
That's
know
all I'm
Gucci
It ain't got to
Mane?
be no verses.
But I think once I heard the Gucci Mane story, I think he was upset because supposedly Jeezy said somebody killed Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane killed who Jeezy sent. Gucci Mane killed a hitman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why he was upset because Gucci Mane killed a hitman. So he had to
A
make
nigga
that
said we
known.
smoking on Pookie Low tonight.
Yeah. Gucci was so disrespectful, but I understand
He
why.
went hard.
I understand why,
He
but
went
he was wilding.
Well, I guess if
in
you're
the
doing a
dirt.
verse, I guess if you're doing a verses with somebody and they done tried to have you killed, you are gonna you're gonna feel a kind of way about trying to say something. You're gonna feel a way like, you know what? But what about when you had them come try to kill me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's
That's crazy. That's crazy.
crazy.
That shit don't happen in rock and roll, man.
Yeah, it's I can't believe Gucci even showed up. It said something about him, even though people was like he was disrespectful, he did this. It said something about Gucci to me for him even to show up, knowing that this had happened previously. So he did show up, and after he talked all his trash, he said to him, "All right, we good, but send another one, and I'm gonna kill him too." That was his whole ass.
In the dirt.
Gotta be a lot of money involved.
Yeah,
a lot of money we don't even know about yet.
Yeah.
Got to be
They
involved.
got paid off that.
Yeah,
they got paid, but
that.
more money than that. Like a tour, and they already done gave them some millions. Or
it's something going on. I believe that it's something going on behind.
You know,
the
I was there, Dominique, doing all that.
Yeah.
I was all off in the middle.
Right.
Bill, I was in the So Icy video. You know what I mean?
Right.
Damn.
So
damn.
Nard was the
that
first
nigga
one who
was clowning though. That nigga was clowning. He was funny to me.
Yeah, he was funny. That
means I got 10. My outfit cost 10 bands. Look at my opponent.
He was the first. Nard was the first person to turn me on to T.I. I was talking to Nard. I said, "What you about to do?" He said, "I'm about to go over there and do this video." I said, "Well, who?" He said, "You don't know him yet. You'll know him after a while." You know, he said, "Probably named T.I." And I said, "No, I ain't never heard of him." He said, he fine. You gonna know who he is. He fine. And sure enough,
I remember Dominique came back to me and said, "That's that dude." And he was rolling then.
He was rolling at that point. He was rolling. Back to comedy though. What y'all think about the fight? Now I know I said we not supposed to tear each other down, and everybody went in on Nate Robinson, but that's different because Nate Robinson, that was comedy. When I was laughing when he was walking to the ring, so that's different. I'm not saying the same thing like I'm saying with Kevin, because Nate Robinson was a whole different animal to me.
I think that white boy was a Trump supporter. The way he hit that nigga, he hit that nigga with some fury.
And Nate Robinson, go ahead, Bill.
Nate saved the day, social media wise. He saved the day for social media.
I didn't know they could put them things up that quick. I'm talking about before he got up, they had parodies all over Instagram. I was like, man, they bad.
Yeah, he might have set that up. That might have been the setup.
and you know you bad anytime they got something called, when you get your name, they name you in a challenge, the Nate Robinson challenge. Everybody on the internet going like,
but that was funny.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's all cold.
That's all cold.
But did y'all know that the white boy is a YouTube boxer?
No, I didn't know he was. I thought he just was a YouTube sensation.
No, he fight too. He done been trained before.
Yeah.
So people don't know he's been trained before.
Oh, okay.
He a rapper and everything. I think be rapping about chicken and shit. I looked up the white boy.
What's his name? What's his name?
Jake Paul.
Cause see, don't know, you the only one I know his name, Bill. Everybody else just talk about Nate Robinson. Don't nobody mention him. They just call him the white boy. Don't nobody.
That nigga Snoop was the best commentator I've ever heard since goddamn.
J Max said, he knocked people out. Hey, Barbara Allen, J Max said he knocked people out. I ain't know that. I ain't know, but I know Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson
Not
wasn't
fair
ready. He
because
should have
you don't
told the
have no
ref
training.
when he did like this to the back of his head for 10 minutes, it was over right there. He never recovered from that punch.
You know how it is. You never get, when you get knocked out, okay, let me stumble down. Let me backpedal down. He fell like a dead body. Arms,
he
limbs.
I'll be right back. You, I gotta step outside 1 second.
Okay.
You selling weed? This nigga, in the middle of the podcast, this nigga selling 3-5.
He said, I'll be back.
I gotta give somebody something right quick. I'll be right back.
It's coronavirus with the tree in the background. Phil said, I got to fill up that tree.
The tree look little, but it's far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my God. Go ahead now. What would you
I
say?
have never seen this happen before.
No, it's the first for me too.
Yeah, Detroit. That's what up, though.
What up, Detroit? Straight like that.
They too real.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dom. I think about the fight though. Did you hear Tyson say everybody's asking Roy, is he okay? Is his body all right? No one asking me anything. Am I okay? He said, hey, nobody gives a damn about my ass. They don't care. I was like, man.
But when Mike Tyson was standing up there in them shorts, I said, I remember when them shorts used to look better than that. Them look like some old man boxers. I said, why they ain't straighten these shorts out?
They look like the shorts of a killer back in the day.
They did. He had them old man boxers on. I said, this ain't right. I said, and nobody helping him straighten them boxes up. And then a lot of people, I heard somebody say, I wanted Mike Tyson and to knock Roy Jones. No, they ain't want anybody want to get knocked out at their age. Hey, Bill.
I'm back.
Okay. We saw Sam on 3-5.
I can't hear y'all good.
You left the sound outside.
Damn, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
I can barely hear y'all.
You can't hear us
I done turned the volume up and everything.
I don't know what happened.
You got a cricket phone?
A jitterbug.
I got a goddamn Samsung.
Can you hear us now, Bill?
I can hear y'all a little bit. This bullshit.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. It's the end of the world.
You said you had a Samsung.
I refuse to get an iPhone. Fuck the iPhone.
You said you had a Samsung like that was the top phone.
He did say it like that.
Oh, this is Samsung.
This is Samsung flip phone.
That's how he said it though. He did say it like that. Bill, what you think about the fight?
Is straight up. The volume is straight gone.
You can't hear
maybe
it
I should
all,
go out and come back in.
You can't hear? Yeah, maybe. Cause your thing on.
Okay, I'll go back and come back in. I'm sorry.
You know, Roy Jones, he looked wore out the whole time to me though.
Yeah,
he was walking to his corner like this. And then he looked like the lady from the Tyler Perry movie that do her hands like this. When he did the interview, this how he was sitting there like this.
He gave Mike his credit.
He was like this.
He said, when Mike Tyson hit me, I felt it in my ears.
Yeah.
I felt it everywhere.
Mike Tyson said, ain't nobody worried about me. No, ain't nobody. But it just was a spark of nostalgia for me. I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Cause
that show you anybody can get paid right now if you come up with original enough idea or the right idea.
Yeah.
With everything being closed down, you can get paid.
You seen the do y'all want to see a rematch?
For what?
I mean, that's what Roy Jones
Gucci and Jeezy.
Yeah.
Gucci and Jeezy.
Tyson.
Gucci and Jeezy.
Tyson and George Foreman.
George Foreman?
That would be hilarious.
He way too old. He ain't even gonna be able to bend down and get through the ropes, no.
That's what's gonna make it good. That's what's gonna make it good.
George Foreman and Tyson.
And then when he get knocked out, he gonna look up at the camera and say, "Go get my new grill."
No, hey, we get Donald Trump and Barack Obama.
Oh yeah, that'll be
Barack
good.
can kill him. Brock still bouncing now.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna show up.
Yeah,
Donald Trump ain't gonna show
he,
up.
no,
He ain't
he'll have a
coming.
stunt double in there.
Cause he don't want you to see
He
him
have
without no
something.
shirt on. For one, you can't box in no shirt.
You imagine
You
how
know,
white his stomach is
and
and you tan
big.
their face.
Yeah, he ain't going. He not coming out there without no shirt on. He don't want you to see him like that. He be out there with no shirt. People be like, look at him. He already a meme anyway. All
Hey,
right, so
Bill,
Oh
quick
God.
question. What did
Huh?
they put all the black people in Detroit? Because I went down Jefferson and saw nothing but white people at restaurants. And
Yep.
where all the black people at now?
They moved the black people to a couple towns called Sterling Heights and Warren, Michigan.
And
That's
gave them
where
Section 8 and stuff.
it made it kind of like not low income, but affordable income. But those people moved downtown.
The same hustle.
But see, when you move out there, the police is on your head so bad that it don't even make sense to live out there. They see you every day, and they still pull you over. The same cop. They got that kind of stuff out there. Yeah, I don't shop in those. I don't shop in Sterling Heights. I don't shop in Warren, Michigan, and because it's just too much. I'll tell you, Warren, Michigan is where the police attacked the Amazon driver that was black because he pulled the van up to a house, but he was on the other side of the street. You know how when you park on the street and the cars are all going one way? Okay, he parked the Amazon van like that. A lady called and said a black man just parked his car the wrong way. Knowing he Amazon, police came, slung him down to the ground, had their knee in his neck and all that. He said, all I was doing was dropping off a package for Amazon. Had his work uniform. Wow. So I don't fuck with them out there. I don't fuck with them at all. I will never fuck with them.
If you can't move to those two places, so where would you go? Since they've been forced out. So where else could they go that would be
the best
where you can get
that in the city. In the city. You got to stay in the city limits. Wayne County, you can still find some affordable stuff. What we're doing here in Detroit, my girl just bought a house, like a land bank house, $1,500, fixed the house up, put windows on it, put doors on it, furnace, hot water tank. A lot of people are just buying houses like that and fixing them up, in the hood that, you once might have came from.
Okay.
Because that's all they did. The white people came in and they did the same thing. So don't leave the city. I still live in the city. Okay. My daddy lived in the suburbs. My mama lived in the suburbs, but she passed last year. But I'm not moved. I knew it was a move. It was the overlay for the underlay.
They do it all over the country. They do that.
Down y'all way too, Nard. I know.
Yeah. But
it's everywhere.
Just like DC. DC like the DC. Same way, Dominique.
Same way. Absolutely. The same thing. It's city to city to city.
In DC right now cost $800,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them little houses that I lived in DC when I was down there. Them same blocks now, every house is worth $800,000. I'm like, how the hell this happened?
Which is crazy.
And they move you out.
Yeah.
All the black folks live. My niggas live in Gwinnett County down there in the A. That's like a suburb, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
I know a lot of people in Gwinnett County, but it's like the police. I was at a hotel in Gwinnett County. The police was at that goddamn hotel so much. I'm like, God damn, they had hotels like really like patrolling.
It's heavy Latino and Asian in Gwinnett.
Okay.
But I'm not going to Gwinnett for nothing. You hear me? Nothing. I'm not going.
Why?
Just it's one of them counties you just don't go in unless everything right. You can't be in you got to be in a Camry. You got to be in the Toyota Camry. You don't need to have your hat turned backwards. You don't need to have them
I
the
felt that.
twists, them braids,
Oh,
all that. You need a shirt and a tie on, and you won't have no problems. But they gonna whip you up there.
you said you got to be
I'm gonna tell
dressed
you.
up, huh, dog? Go ahead, Bill.
Hey, real talk. I felt that though, Dominique. I was at a hotel. I was working the Sugar Water Festival. Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, and Jill Scott and LaQueen Latifah. They put us in that hotel. When I walked outside, it felt like what Nard was saying, because I kept seeing the police by the hotel. I mean, like, just when you walk out the hotel, if you ain't looking right, they're like, "Hey, come here." I'm like, "Damn, nigga, I stay here."
Right.
I mean, we did have hoes and cocaine in the room, but goddamn, don't judge me. When we was partying in that bitch,
Right.
we
But
had
you know the
strippers and
move.
everything.
You know the
And they
move.
kept coming too.
You know the move, Bill. They tell you you can
Hey,
be talking calm. They
hey,
say, "Calm down." No, I'm not raising my voice. Calm down, sir. Then they're gonna tase your ass.
hey, I swear for God, the police was at the hotel in Gwinnett County like it was a trap house. Like, we got to keep riding by this joint. Something might go down. I'm like, where the fuck are we at? Like, it felt weird.
Cobb
But when I'm
County.
downtown,
I'm not going to Cobb County.
Yeah, that's what J
oh,
Max said. Gwinnett and Cobb
Period.
County, the worst.
Period.
Yeah,
For
they
nothing.
said, wow, that's period. All right, so at this part of the show, we got a segment we do, and it's called Air It Out. In this part of the
okay.
show, you air it out about each one of y'all had 2 minutes, and you air it out about anything you want to. Because we believe on this show that laughter heals. We don't believe in holding on to things that's not healthy for the body. So we air it out and we let everything go. It can be whatever you want it to be. You got 2 minutes, just air it out about it. Get it off your chest. Whatever you've been thinking, however you've been feeling about something, just air it out. Just get it off your chest. All right, Nado, we're going to start with you, and your time starts now.
I like to air it out about the state of comedy right now. I'm not one of the people that's hating on Instagram and stuff like that. To success everyone, you know. But I don't think it should be a situation where they're the only people getting booked and diehard 20, 30-year comedians can't even get booked in these same clubs and stuff like that. But some I don't understand what they're doing. Some really like DC Fly. He really
Mm-hmm.
takes it serious. He's really trying to learn and grow in it. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And I respect that part of the game. But you coming in, you getting the whole door, and that's on people on their calendar. Like me and Bill try to go to the comedy club and say you're gonna get 2 headliners on one show. They're gonna try to give us $50 a show. And some of
Mm-hmm.
these improvs and stuff like that. I like to air it out about the fact that I'm getting older and I haven't. I had a lot of success in my comedy career, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
not a millionaire yet, and I like to ask God when that's coming. Uh, I like to air it out about. I like to air it out about. I like to air it out about people having good spirit in the game that we in. Like as well as you being my friend, Dominique, your spirit is pleasant and you have a good soul and just I just love to see you when I see you and you always
Likewise.
positive, you know. And,
Mm.
and we need that. Like I hate comedians every time you see them, they be like, oh, this game fucked up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need that kind of energy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think we need to go back to smoking Reggie because and loud weed costs too much right now. Um, Reggie should be like $200 a pound now. Um, that's about it.
Okay.
Oh, and I like to, one more thing. I like to air it out about. Damn, I miss my nigga Kool Aid.
Yeah.
Skull Bubba, Franco.
Skull Bubba, Franco, Kool-Aid. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. That was good, Nard. So, Nard, what you think about what Nard said, Bill, about the club situation? How you feel about the internet acts?
He was definitely on point with what he was saying, and I would like to air it out about, like, it's almost like what Nard was saying. We gotta develop
You on the clock?
more
Go ahead,
unity.
Bill. You on the clock? Go ahead. Go ahead and air it out.
You know,
Go ahead.
so we all in the same game.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, when somebody doing good, just go ahead and congratulate them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all that backbiting shit, asking nigga, well, how much he charging you to do the show, and well, I do it for you for $500. He wants $7. Give me $5. I don't do shit like that to niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta stop backbiting and all that shit, and just fuck with each other because you fuck with them. Don't fuck with me because you think I'm gonna help you with your persona of stealing my motherfucking style. I look up you saying my words on stage, some shit I said in the car. Like, damn, what type of friendship is this? What type of friendship is this? It's like, come on, yeah, let's get together and write together. I did that one time with a nigga. I saw a nigga take 3 or 4 of my jokes and turn them bitches around, change the premise. I said, damn, that nigga just changed up my shit. I'm like, damn, that what you was hanging out with me for, nigga?
Yeah.
To take my style? These niggas crafty. But if we can just come together, not even just as comedians, as people, we got to come together. Fuck with your neighbor. Make sure your neighbor's straight. You know what I'm saying? If we can just come together as a people, the comedy shit gonna flow even better. We're gonna look back at this shit and say, man, I remember when we was savages, man. I remember I ain't even speak to that old lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, I don't roll weed up inside the gas station, man. It's people trying to buy gas in here, man.
Right.
I can't roll no weed up in here.
Right.
We got to get off that savage shit. That savage shit, we got to stop. My young sisters got to stop calling themselves a bad bitch. You're not a bad bitch. You're a human being. Everybody want to be, like I say, a fucking entertainer. The very people who they talk about is who they want to be. Just go on and do that. If you want to be a stripper, be a stripper. Don't talk about strippers, but then dress like one. You know what I'm saying? And I want to air it out about my girl. I love my baby. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my baby, Noni White. My girl be having hot flashes. Niggas, women that have hot flashes, y'all gotta stop drinking that motherfucking pop. Stop drinking that goddamn soda, that Pepsi. Stop drinking that motherfucking coffee. Stop the fucking coffee. Stop the squares. Nigga, I done caught pneumonia 4 times, nigga, plus COVID, nigga. My woman had a window open, the heat on, and the ceiling fan going, nigga. I done caught 5 colds in one night, nigga. Fuck Corona, nigga. I'm about that life. I'm smoking on Boogie Low. I'm smoking on Boogie Low, nigga. Fuck them. I told my girl.
So wait a minute, it's in the hot
if you want to stop the hot flashes,
go ahead.
Huh?
It's the hot.
I told my girl.
It's the soda, huh, Bill?
If you gotta stop the fuck, and you can't fuck with no more Hershey's with almonds, coffee, and regular soda. You can't drink that shit tomorrow. It's hot. Yeah, it's hot. Your inside is boiling, bitch. Close the window. Somebody, is you cold? Hell no, I'm frigid, bitch. Am I cold? The fuck?
That's what makes that happen. I knew.
No, he's saying that's what make it.
Flashes,
he said it don't. If you try, you can't do nothing about the hot flash. But he said that don't help you control it. Is what Bill said, and he got a point with that though. That caffeine.
If you try to get some pussy, while they having a hot flash, I bet $100 you'd never get it. They body be hot, man. They body be so hot, nigga. Sweat be on their back. I'm like, God damn, the window halfway open. It's 30 degrees outside. And the ceiling fan is on, nigga. Nigga, I done caught Corona 4 times.
Women go through stuff women have to go through. They been doing it.
That's a bad motherfucker, man. And I feel for her. You know what I'm saying? I love my baby, man. But I had to air it out about it because
Well, Bill, I don't think she wanted you to say her whole name like
Said
that.
her whole name,
My boo.
gave her a
That's
shout
my
out.
motherfucking boo.
But I mean, she
Motherfuckers
ain't
know who
need
my
you
boo is.
to.
That's
She
my
ain't
boo.
need. Well, she ain't
My
need
boo
you
is
say.
soldier.
She ain't need you say her whole name and her issue. You could just say it's your
Dog,
boo. You done said her whole
dog, dog. I want to give a shout out,
Smoking
dog,
on
lady.
booty low tonight.
Naomi,
He
she be
said.
shitting. She be shitting in the bathroom. Don't never put no toilet paper back.
He
This
said.
nigga is
Bill sat up
crazy.
there and said her whole. Now I said that lady don't need the whole. Everybody knowing she got a hot flash
Hey, look.
going.
Hey, look. She gonna be like, oh, so I'm part of your jokes now, nigga.
Yeah, you been a part of them.
I want to add out about we gotta love each other more. I'm all about my people loving each other more. We gotta stop tearing each other down. And if you are having hot flashes, Bill gave some good advice. Stop drinking, eat so much caffeine. You gotta cut those things out. It's a real thing. It's a real thing what he's saying, and it came from a man. So it's he done seen the changes in his boo. So he know when she do certain things happen. This is what I'm talking about. He loving on her. You know what I mean?
Love her.
So
Dominique,
we have to
Dominique.
say her whole name, but we just gotta love each other more. Don't say her whole name. People don't want you to know they flashing like that. You know what I mean? So, but just love
Hey,
each other more and continue to embrace each other. Stop tearing each other down. If it's something we don't like about one another, keep that to yourself or just say it to your friends or whoever to get it off. We don't have to go on these public platforms and all do blogs and all that tearing each other down. If we're going to get ahead as a people, we got to start with love. That's what I'm airing it out about. Go ahead, Nard. What were you going to say?
I like to say, after listening to Bill air it out, I hate him. Um, it was so funny and ignorant at the same time. It's hard to mix them two things together. That nigga went from pro-black Martin Luther King speech to don't call yourself bad bitches. Um, help old
oh
folks
God.
cross the street. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I can't fuck at
Oh,
home.
shit.
Old lady be burning up. Ceiling fan on. It's
Hey, look.
crazy.
Hey, look. That's like something in my head said, "Air it out, nigga. Air it out, nigga."
Right.
I'm like, okay, I'm about to air it out. I'm sick of this hot flash shit.
And Bill went for it too. Bill went
I love my
hard.
baby
Oh
though.
my God.
She know
I
you
love my
do.
baby
She
though.
know you do. And you say it's a real stuff, but I just say she don't want her whole government name out there on stream, y'all.
I know. She
She,
be like, what these niggas try to do identity theft on me? Shit. Lord have mercy.
he didn't put the whole day. She know you love her.
Oh look, Dominique and Bill. Dominique,
Yeah.
you DC, Baltimore, Bill, you Detroit.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
DC. I'm not.
Uh,
I'm just DC. No,
okay.
not Baltimore.
Stop
Now come
sending
on now.
niggas
Hold on.
down
Wait a
here.
minute. Hold on. You
Stop
gotta have
sending
love for
niggas down
Baltimore.
here.
I got love from Baltimore. I'm just not from Baltimore. Just like people from
What you say,
Baltimore,
Nard?
they not from
Stop
DC.
sending y'all comedians down here because we the only city open. I get it, nigga. It's comedians from
Nigga.
everywhere.
Yeah, that's the only place they
We
can
got
work,
300
no.
new comedians down here. I don't even
They
know where they
moved
living.
they moved down there.
No, they just sofa hopping and do the rooms and stuff like that.
Oh,
I
so
don't
they
even
just
know them. Hey man, them niggas,
who down there,
me
no?
myself.
All of Virginia and Philly, um,
Oh,
Tennessee and Florida. There's a lot of comedians live here too now and still playing like they live other places. Like
oh shit.
I heard Capone live here,
He
and
does.
yeah, that's just I heard. Marvin Dixon here. Larry Dog been here every day for 2 months. Uh, just
No,
So
he
y'all
said,
club still open?
yes,
everything open
yes,
except big venues.
that's it. Yes,
That
Bill.
that can't
Everything.
that can't be open, dog. That's why they can't. They gotta close. They gotta shut that down.
They ain't doing that down there,
See,
Bill.
our governor was a Trump man. So anything
He,
Trump said,
That's
he
what it
ain't
is.
no was, he is.
you're right. So when the new president, January 20th, come in and set the new lockdowns
Y'all
and all
ain't
that
coming
stuff,
out till March.
yeah, they're gonna shut us down when they shut us down in January. But until January,
It's on.
we
They
gonna
living they
ball.
yeah, yeah. They living their best life till then, Bill.
Man, they down
Hey,
here
I'm
ain't
gonna tell
wearing
you
no
though.
mask. They ain't wearing no mask, Bill. They ain't using no
No,
condoms.
I've been
They ain't
seeing
doing
it.
nothing.
I've been looking in Atlanta like I'm gonna tell you something. I saw a motherfucking backyard pool party at somebody mansion in Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
It was at least 700 people in a motherfucking backyard. It was lit, but I'm like, what about the
No,
virus?
that pool was in the house. It was a house in Buckhead with a pool
Oh,
inside, and they were renting it out for parties. So
right.
everybody was renting it out to have a party, celebrity parties and stuff. They was everywhere,
mm,
You know what?
everywhere.
The one thing about Atlanta, I guess, because it's a melting pot of people from different cities. But when I used to go to Atlanta doing the stage plays, and we played at Civic Center, and we stayed at the DoubleTree,
Mm-hmm.
I would always tell them, take me to where Atlanta people live at. I went to some like neighborhood shit. When you walk in, they talk to you. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Beautiful or some shit like that.
The
I went to that
restaurant,
varsity thing.
yeah.
Yeah, Beautiful. You walk in, they talk to you. Cause I used to always feel like I used to always say to myself, I wonder do Atlanta niggas like that everybody trying to come to their city.
when Nard just
I
let you know,
wondered
not
about that.
really. Nard just saying not really. But this look, Bill, this how bad it is in Atlanta is that when you go there before you take dates in Atlanta, they tell you this. If you can make it through Atlanta, you're gonna be all right. They say if you can
That's
make it
true.
through Atlanta, you're gonna be all right because Atlanta wide open. This is real.
Yep, that's
And they
true.
I don't
And
know what they're
Atlanta,
gonna do in January because they're going in the house like house arrest.
Yeah, and they not gonna know
shit,
what to
they ain't
do.
going.
They're going. They're gonna have to go.
Atlanta might go ahead.
No, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna get fined, and you don't want nobody keep giving you no $1,000. I'm walking around ticket. You ain't even drive the car. You don't even want no. I'm out the house $500
See,
ticket.
and the
You don't
mayor
want
been
that.
trying to close it down, but the governor had more power. So yeah, the mayor, it's gonna get shut down. It's
Yeah,
gonna get
pretty
shut
Yeah,
much.
down.
they sued the mayor. The governor sued the mayor, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yes, he
yeah,
did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
yeah.
Somebody, this bitch, somebody put a mask on. Atlanta out cold, man.
Oh yeah, you gotta
Hey,
love it though. You gotta love it. That
I'm trying to see. I'm sorry, Dominique. Is
go
it
ahead,
a
Bill.
comedy show host in Atlanta? The dude named 6ix9ine. You know the
No,
guy that be doing the shows named 6ix9ine.
no.
You ever heard of him, Dominique?
No.
They had a thing called the Dating Game. I did a show. He was like the host of a dating game thing they do in Atlanta.
Oh, I never heard of him before.
Well,
No.
anyway, I think he's from Seattle, right?
Uh-huh.
I do the room in Atlanta, everything go good. Next time I talked to him, he was in Seattle because he was doing the dating game where they had the people come on stage do the dating game thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess he got ran out of Atlanta. So I go all the way to Seattle, Washington. I do the show for this nigga, right?
Uh-huh.
This nigga take the money from the dough and go to the casino and try to double it.
Oh.
Nigga, when I went outside and sat in the car, right? When I looked up, that nigga was running out the casino, nigga.
No.
I think that nigga had money. He done took the money out that bitch. But I first met this nigga in Atlanta.
No.
That nigga was, hey
He was on
man,
the run
I
then.
said,
Yeah.
it was like 6 a.m. when he came out the casino, man.
Yeah, he was
But
on
he
the
was running full speed to the car.
he
I've
was
been here
running
my
there.
whole life, and I've been moving around my whole life in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
It's only been
Man,
two
you been
6ix9ines. It was the 6ix9ine He's not a comedian, but I could see him with enough personality to host something. Um, it, that kind of seemed like something he might do, but he's not really gonna run. He really gonna just stand and talk his way out of it. And the
Yeah.
other one was
Yeah, okay.
6ix9ine, that Vivica Fox that wrote
Mm-hmm.
those roses, and she married and thought he had money. He was broke,
Broke,
broke.
broke.
Damn, but that was the funniest shit, man. And he was a cool guy, not a bad person. I had fun until it was time to get paid. And nigga was talking about, let me stop. I gotta make a stop.
Wasn't
We're going to a
nobody,
casino.
wasn't
You was
nobody
with
raw than Joe Cole.
Yeah, you was with a straight crook, Bill. That's all. You
That
just
nigga
ain't
was a janky
realize
promoter.
anybody running out the casino is a janky promoter.
Dog.
Hey,
Full speed.
yeah.
Joe Cole just say, get that unhilarious nigga off my stage.
Yes.
And
Oh,
if
nigga, hey.
you say something to him about him, like he got to go. I mean, that's just how I am. You know, that's just how I am. He got to get.
But you know, Joe didn't owe me not a dime because
Me either.
he respected you if you deserve respect. But if
Yeah.
you didn't, boy.
That was too bad for
You're
you.
right. You're right. I remember one day I did a New Year's Eve for Joe. And he pulled me in the office. He said, Bill, the motherfucking feds is on me, dog. He said, when you get through this shit tonight, just come out to my house. I drove. This nigga had a house way the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I got to his house. Nigga handed me my money. I was like, Joe, you always been, you know what I'm saying? You take care of your business. I
Yeah,
was in
always.
LA. I was in California the weekend. That week he got killed.
Mm-hmm.
I was in motherfucking Palmdale.
Mm.
And I got the call from the whole play, from eating with a motherfucker. He with a motherfucker, and they throw his body out on Skid Row downtown, where the Maytag back boxes and shit be. I had a hotel at Skid Row before, and I'm like, but the motherfucker that whoever was with him, they fucked with him already. You know what I'm saying? They already kind of fucked with him. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I drove all the way down there. I drove downtown. Shit was like 45 minutes. I drove all the way downtown, just riding through, you know what I'm saying, Grand Street and all that shit, you know, Skid Row down there. And I was just like, wow. That nigga came when I was at the Civic Center. He came, he had the white drop top vet. They came, parked the car backstage, the Fox.
Yeah.
And came through the back door. That nigga said, I got you, nigga. What you want to do?
Yeah.
And we hung out, you know what I'm saying? Took me to the condo. Skull Bubble shit was right across the street. And he was always a good dude. I ain't had nothing but love for him. Flew me in town a bunch of times when I was, you know what I'm saying? It's just a sad state of affairs that when you got somebody that's trying to make something happen, you know, even being in the midst of whatever you in, he was still trying to make shit happen.
Yeah.
He was.
You know,
he was.
people on his ass and all that shit. That's a cold motherfucker.
Yeah,
Rest in peace to the homeboy Joe Cole.
They was on him the whole time.
Yeah.
They was on the whole time. Rest in peace to Joe Cole. Okay, y'all, we done came to the end of this. We done had a good time. So tell the people your social media outlets, you know, let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, and what's going on with you so they can keep up with you.
My social media is at 12 inches. No, shit. Look. at Nard Holston. NARDHOLSTON at Nard Holston. Instagram, Facebook. I forgot my passcode to Twitter. So
that's at Nard Holston too.
Yeah. And I'm on tour Lil Duval, so y'all support it whenever we come to your town.
Yeah.
That's it. That's hot. That's hot. Just I got regular Facebook, Bill Hill. My Instagram is the numerical number 1 Bill Hill at 1 Bill Hill. And shit. I'm gonna tell y'all what I got coming up. I just got licensed to be to sell life insurance. So I wasn't bullshit when I said that.
Earlier. Okay.
All right, there it is.
The thing of it is, what I'm doing is it's really for all my people who are entertainers. You know, niggas need to be at least talk to a doctor or get some type of insurance because they don't want to cover people like us.
Right.
So I just got in, so you know, but I'm still doing shows. Actually pushing my son's career on Instagram, William.pianist. My son is 16-year-old piano phenom right now, so I'm fucking around to be carrying his luggage on the road. This nigga done been at Juilliard 3 times. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm into, you know, I still do my thing, try to do some Zoom shows. But I did, with this pandemic happening, I did have to create another lane, another stream of income. That's why I went into this life insurance and health insurance, just to have something to fall back on, because I might not be able to wait no goddamn year for no goddamn show at no damn theater.
Yeah, nah, it's gonna you're gonna be in one before then, be.
Yeah, it all goes around.
I'm gonna get some money though.
Yeah,
it all come back around. Yeah,
it be okay, before the end of next year. So don't worry, you be all right. I feel what you
good.
did though.
Back, I'm gonna get some.
Yeah, you gonna get some. I appreciate y'all and thank y'all for tuning in and watching Dominique the Podcast. We'll see y'all next week, same place, same time, and we're out.
Peace.